Morning, how are we doing? Alright. I thought we'd pick up from the last one, because we straightened the sticks. And we'll now go to put the dowel situation on the end. Better to, obviously if you've been picking sticks and choosing sticks and whatnot, I did say in one of the other videos to grab yourself some handles, bits and pieces when you're out and about, and something that will make a good handle unless you want to put horn or antler on, but me myself it's all wood, so when I'm out and about I'll pick all various types of things that I think that will actually form a handle. And I've got boxes and boxes and boxes of them, and in fact I've got that many now that I can't see what I've got. I did read them out there a while back and clear out what I thought wouldn't do, but I'm afraid I've added to it since then, and I've got even bloody more going, you know. Oh God. Anyway, I've selected through, and I picked out one or two that'll do the thing with it, and also the piece of antler that I was speaking about in the last video there, which was cut short because I'd forgotten since the last time I made how much time you need to, how much time the video should be to upload to YouTube. So I'm busy trying to work the Pinnacle Pro thing again and find the lost footage and put it up there for you, but there wasn't that much on it, so I mean if I don't get it, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, this is a piece of antler that I'm going to fit to this one. This is the one we straightened than the last one, and better to try and fit the, you know, match anyway, the handle to the stick, the shank, before you go putting the tenon on, or the dowel on, sorry, and it's far better to do it. Get a rough idea. This one will actually require a little bit of shaving off the antler, but it's a wonderful shape. Misshaped actually more than anything, but that'll do, it's fine, and it'll require a little bit of pair to make the antler. You want to pair the antler to fit, slightly to fit the shank rather than the shank to fit the antler. It doesn't really work that. You can make collars, you put collars on. I don't put any collars on my sticks, basically because I'm not boasting here, but the joint's good, so I don't really need to bother with it at all, like, you know. But I'd imagine the antler situation at times doesn't lend itself to too much juking around with it. You can weaken it. This is one that I made a while back, and so it's a bit of I think it's spruce root actually, not thicker spruce root. A little bit of wind blow and whatnot, so it's actually it's a short stick, but it does, it's fine, and that'll be fine, that'll be okay. So, this is one that's a big heavy stick. It's still to get its final straighten yet as such, but this has been matched to it. There's a bit of work still to be done, but this is really what you're after. You're after that 12mm dowel, and as you can probably see in the end, there's a screw. I do put a wood screw down through, pilot it and put it down through the dowel and glue it in, and a good strong joint when it's all matched up and glued together. But this has had a fit as such. It will require a bit more work on it yet to get it to where I want it, but that's the principle behind what we do. And once they're glued, the two are glued together, you can't really get them apart without some major work. Anyway, I did cover this I think in one of the other videos, the making of the dowel situation, but I'll stop speaking for a moment and just still speak and do a little bit at the same time. I use the engineer's vise here for this. I've got the wood vise right now, but I use this because, and a bit of leather in the end, pop it into the vise, stand it as true and plumb as the eye will make it, and then just a little tighten, don't over tighten, And you're looking to, and you can see the heart of the stick, and you, well, a bradawl, just gently poke it down into it and give yourself a slight start hole. Now this is what I use for making this. It's a 12mm steel. It's for boring holes in steel work and that kind of thing. It works extremely well in this. Though this was a new one I put on a while back there, and I created that much heat. I actually cracked the bloody thing, believe it or not. But anyway, it's still fit for purpose as such. It's no in danger of breaking up, not unless I try to put it into metal. But so we'll gently create the dowel situation. So you'll just want to lift it up on top, set it on, and get it as plumb to the eye as you can get. It's on first speed now, and I'll just gently lower it down into that. Once it's engaged in the wood, you can flick it up onto the second speed and gently just lifting it now and again just to give it clearance. There you are. Now, I made that look easy. That's not how it looks. But practice is the thing. Get some old bits of hazel that you're not going to be using. Probably won't make a stick, and just cut them into sections and or try them at lengths even, for that matter. Sometimes you need to swing it around in the vise and put it at an angle and bore it. Longer the piece, obviously, the stick that you've got to get in. Sometimes it's too high for you, it's dangerous. You don't want to be working it opposite your face anyway, that's for sure. And make sure you have nothing loose to catch when you are working with power tools. A boiler suit's always preferable to having things flying about, bits of jersey, and having been just about run through many years ago with a jersey. I try and avoid that situation. Just with it at A&E, how you'd manage to bore a hole in yourself. Anyway, that's it done. So we turn upside down, tap, and that's us ready for trimming, for cutting it away now. I pop that out of there, slip in the cutting block, got that hoover hose away, drop in the cutting block, get that tighten up in there. If you think I'd been out, I would have devised something better to actually mark this bit. No. I'm still pretty much, yeah, what can you say, a bit of wire. You end up with basically that coming off it. The idea is to try and cut it just shy of where the end of the cut would be. So what I do is stick the wire down to like at the end and then turn it at a right angle, and then pop it over the end of it and put 2 or 3 marks around the stick to work to. I should actually go to the bother of making up something a bit more professional to do this with, and I sometimes usually cut off just for measuring the next one. But when you're using that bit, eventually the sawdust packs up in the bottom of the shoulder inside, next to the pilot bit, and it actually shortens the distance you achieve. So every so often you've got to run it out of the arbor and clean it all out and put it back together again. But you'll notice that when you're doing it, if that's the way you wish to do it. Anyway, we've got it sitting on the block, just towards the end, the width of the saw slightly. We don't want to don't be down on the cup. We want to be up on it. Starting away very gently, just running it down, turning it. And you hear that there, it's through into it now. Again. Don't lose the draft. There we go. So that's us going through now. It'll catch here and there, it'll hold here and there, you just got to run back and forward on it. Don't want to cut into the dowel as such. That's not a good situation. So we're just about there now. Like a little prise out with the knife will probably do it. There we go. That's it. One dowel. Now, when you first attempt this, you'll not get that kind of result if you've not done it before. You'll get a different kind of result probably. But as I said, take the pieces, and that's telling me that I'm running out of time here. That I've got a timer I put on this morning. Make sure I cut this in between 15 minutes or whatnot. But anyway, that was the idea behind it. In the next video, we'll take it on from that as such. But just a quick, let you see this hazel that I was talking about the other day on the first video. And this is it here. Nice looking beastie altogether, once it's straightened and cuffed off and sorted out, but that's for another 8-9 months time and whatnot. But I wish I knew all the names of them, but I really don't. I know that it's hazel, but that's it. But yesterday I got some other stuff too, so I picked it up on the way. We'll stick a bit of rope on. You carry a bit of rope with you, you can sling it over your shoulder. This one with the cutout, it's hazel and all, but it wasn't a good bark situation like, so I decided that I would just strip the bark off. I was walking along, it kills the time, and so I can amuse myself at that. But anyway, I thought I'd let you see that. So we've done that. Now, as I said, you must take time, and power tools in particular, all tools in particular, power tools, important thing, be careful. If you're used to power tools, it's not a problem. You can still get hurt. If you're not used to them, there's almost certain you will get hurt. But there's other ways of making the dowel to join. But this is the way I do it. I find it gives me the best dowel, and once you've got the hang of it, it's reasonably accurate. And because it's shy on the shoulder, it works really well. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one, and the timer's went, so I better go. Catch you later. Take care.